Hi again, welcome to another video. And can you guess where we are? Let me just show you a little bit. Little clue up there, a little clue around there, and a little clue down there. But down on the floor we'll forget about that because it's absolutely full of stuff. So you must have guessed by now, I hope. If you haven't, we're in the camper van again. It's I don't know when I started on this project, it was ages ago, but weather stopped play at the end of last year. I there was a bit of filming which I have added on the end of this video, which I did last year, and yeah, you hadn't seen that, so I've added that on the end and a little bit of what had gone before, just to give you sort of a bit of a taster. If you look back through the videos, there's quite a few videos of this project back. I will link one below, and then you can sort of look back like that. I did do a little bit more. I didn't film last year, and Laura actually did a bit. You did a bit of painting on it, didn't you? Sort of underneath and that. So when the wind dies down, now the weather's getting better, I'll film that and show you where we actually got to last year, because we got a little bit further than what you're going to see. But Laura's in the video because she helps in this project. She wants to go on holiday in the camper. Why shouldn't she help? You know, like my other projects, she doesn't want to go on a pooch maxi, for example. So yeah, why is she going to really help?
But
it's
your thing, this is our thing.
This is, yeah, our thing. So
I might even rope Alyssa into helping.
Good luck on that one. Our daughter helping, you might get her come out of it for half an hour if it's a real nice day, but yeah, I won't hold my breath. So basically where I got most of the welding done. I think there's 4 bits to do still, which we will go over in the next update of this. I've got to put some bits back inside because I've done all the welding, what's going to interfere with the inside at the front. All that's been done. It does start. I started out probably 6 weeks ago. Started off fine, always does. I put new tiles in it last year. They looked to held up okay, even though they're budget ones. So I might put that in one of the earlier videos, I'm not sure. And yeah, like I said, Laura painted around some of the sill bits and that, but we'll show you that as well. The aim is to get on the road as really as quick as possible this year, because it doesn't look like any foreign holidays are going to happen, and we might be able to have some weekends or whatever away in this. I don't think mechanically there's actually that much to do. I did do a video a while back of refurbing the brake calipers, and they're in the front now. I haven't put them on because I thought there's no point putting them on because they could land up getting stuck in that over winter. They're better off being put on when I need them to be put on. And then it's, yeah, I'll go for some MOT. So there's a bit of interior work to do, but the main thing in the interior is getting stuff out of here. I've got spares for things off board. I've got
it's become a bit of a shed.
Yeah, like everything. We've got the greenhouse is full, the sheds are full, the camper van's full, my unit's full. I've got 2 garages and they're full. Well, apart from my car's in one, so actually just moving one thing out there. But yeah, so where it brings us to now, really. So the next step for Laura will be basically is trying to sort out all through this stuff in here. There's some charity shop stuff in here, so that can just go wherever. I don't really care if it doesn't get down to the charity shop. It doesn't get there. In the front there's some bags of towels what people give us. They're handy rags for the shed. So one of our customers moved, she gave us some bags of towels, so that they're easy enough to place. But yeah, then it's just a bit of a clean up. I was just before we started the video, I was speaking to Laura about this camper has never ever smelt damp. It always smells fresh when you come in.
It's missing one smell at the moment though.
What, the bacon?
The bacon and sausages.
Yeah, it hasn't had that smell for a good few years. I can't remember the last time we went away in this.
It smelled like that for a long time.
I reckon we're probably talking 6 years, aren't we?
Wow.
Talking probably 6 years, I reckon. It's been sat here a long time. The door did get painted last year. I mentioned that in one of the previous videos. But something...
I stripped that, didn't I?
Yeah, that was one of the last videos. I think it was not the last one, the one before that. But the corner, for some reason, I don't know whether it's because of old filler or something, but the filler's lifted off the corner. So that corner's going to have to be resorted, that is. But the rest of the door is okay. As for the rest of the bodywork, I've got some white primer in that. If I have to use it in the white primer, I'm fine with that this year. I just want to get it on the road so it's not stuck here for another year, because it's just been sitting here miles too long. There's a toilet compartment there, and that's absolutely full of stuff as well. I've got a lot of tools and materials I've left in here I'd even forgot about. You know, like there was a bit of airline there I'd forgot. I knew I had it but didn't know where it was. And actually I've just had to move a load of stuff now for us to sit on the seat. So yeah, this does need to get sorted. It's quite important to get sorted, really. Yeah, some weekends away would be nice in it. Whether I sell it afterwards, I'd sell it before if the money was good enough. Much to Laura's annoyance it would be, but yeah, if the money was good enough. I've seen these, the prices of these are all over the place. The Mark 5 transit campers, they're getting quite rare now.
We have had a few people just stop and ask
yeah,
for sale.
over the years I've had a few people ask, and I think I've sold a mower and that before, and had someone ask how much I want for it. But no, I want to get it done before I sell it. At least back on the road, and then the idea is probably get the bodywork done for me. Just pay and get that done. Because I'm going to be struggling for time, but I need to do them last bits of welding and the front brakes and maybe look at the back brakes. But I think everything else, service I've got to do, but everything else is probably sort of okay. I fixed some odd little bit issues along the way. The heater got stuck once, the heater motor, something happened with that, or the switch or something, I forget what it was now. Battery's dead again, annoyingly. It's probably had about 4 batteries on it. Have been okay, not new ones, but been okay, and then they've gone dead. But it does always start up with a good battery really quick. And yeah, that's about where we're at really. It needs a bit of a polish outside, the good bits of paintwork. There's some, all right, some of the paintwork's kept okay from when it was done up 10 years ago. But yeah, I want to bring Laura in this video because yeah, she's going to be involved in this one more. And if you like, if you look at the 2 videos back of this project, I think it was 2 videos back, yeah, she's stripping the door down with paint stripper. Yeah, she's done a little bit on it. But
I wash it every now and then.
This is probably yeah, it had a good wash last year. We've got neighbours now. We didn't have, well, we sort of semi had neighbours before because they
weren't there all the time.
they were away a lot, but now the house has been sold to someone else and they're just sort of in the process of moving in now. I keep looking to see if they're there because this is facing their way, but I'm hoping they've bought it as a weekend or a weekend place. I hope they're from London or something, just bought it for a weekend place. And then yeah, it'd be nice. I don't like neighbours. I want to farm in the middle of nowhere. A couple of barns. Don't care about the size of the house, as long as it's roof over my head, so I can get projects in the barn. That's my dream, but I'd have to get the lottery numbers right. Funny enough, I told you, didn't I? I had a dream about some relation of yours winning the lottery last night. Yeah. That was a strange dream, but it wasn't us winning the lottery. I need to be in control of it. But yeah, we don't do it actually very often. We should do really for a couple of quid a week. It's just, we should just have a setup. You never know. Yeah, where are we going to go from here? Well, nothing today because it's windy outside. My welder's up my dad's. I really want to, the ground's still quite wet. I want to move this over nearer to the house because I've got a path at the side of the house. And
the weather's definitely on the up, so it's definitely on the,
yeah, on the agenda.
on the cards.
Yeah, that's why I actually did the video, because the weather is, we're nearly April now, aren't we? The weather is
improving.
Yeah, we're out gardening with our job, so we can sort of tell how the weather is improving. The temperatures are up.
And the clock's changed.
And the clock's changed, yeah, that's another thing as well. It's going to give us a little bit more light in the evenings, and then that will get better and better as it goes on, until it tips over the edge in June when it starts to go the other way. Is it June? Yeah, past the longest day, isn't it, June, I think?
Yeah, the
longest
end of
day. Yeah, but anyway, you get we're going to have a good run of light evenings. So I need to just do bits and pieces on it along the way, so we can
enjoy it.
Yeah, enjoy it and get it done, get it out of the way. If it has to go somewhere to have the bodywork done, it does. I've done a lot of the filling and that myself anyway. We'll have a look round it when the wind dies down. It's a nicer day. But I've done a lot of the bodywork myself anyway, so a lot of it is just basically primer and top coat on a lot of it. So it's not exactly a hard job for anybody. So if I can find the right place that's happy just to sort of happy with my preparation, which I don't think is too bad, and they'll just spray it for me, it should keep the costs down. And some of it might not even need painting anyway. I haven't looked. But yeah, that's about where we're at with this one. I just wanted to do a video of this. And just to basically, I've probably got about 300 odd more subscribers since I last did a video about this. So if you've never looked back through my old videos, you'd never have seen it. So this is just a sort of catch up reintroduction of this this project. This is out of the vehicles, this is a priority one. I've still got the T4 and I've still got the Land Rover 90, but them ones not so worried about at the moment. It's this one, I need to get this done. And I've had odd people ask me over the last few months, how am I getting on with the camper and all that. Well, basically not a lot because the weather's been rubbish and I'm having to do it outside. And it is quite high, so even if I had a garage, I'd have to have a good high garage to get it in, and that just hasn't happened. Maybe things like that might change in the future, so I've got somewhere to work on these projects, but we'll see. But anyway, bye from me.
Bye from me.
And yeah, I'll you'll see from now some footage from before. You might have seen it already, but you know, like I said, the new people haven't. It's just a bit of welding footage, and then there's a bit of footage which I did last year but never put up. So that is all there. And then there's, like I said, there's some I never filmed what we did beyond that, but I'll get that filmed and we'll have a sort of a real proper update then when I can film around it.
And at some point we're going to have to bring Nerf in here. He's
Yeah,
never ever been in here.
Our dog doesn't know about this. The old dog knew. He knew the engine started.
This.
When the engine started, he knew. He went mad because he thought he was going away. And unfortunately, we never got away. Sort of for the last sort of about 3 years of his life, which was a shame. Really, it would have been nice to have took him on one more trip in it, but yeah, that never happened.
I think the next one, I think he's going to love it.
Nerf, yeah, he'll like it. But anyway, yeah, this is going to go on quite a while, this video, so I'm going to leave it here, and now you can watch what's gone before. Hole there. Try and sort that out because I need to get it done. The door's actually, where is it? I'll just put that in now. The door currently being painted now, so it's not here. Obviously you can see it's off. So I'm going to get that cut out, cleaned up, and see if I can put the piece in there. It shouldn't be too difficult, really. I've sort of got that for the profile there a little bit to work from. I hope you can see okay. I've actually made the whole profile of the whole piece there. There might be a few gaps I just have to fill in with a weld, and I had to cut that. Well, I thought I had to cut that, and I actually probably didn't at the end. It was to make the bend, but I can just pull that back in and weld that. I think that's pretty close, to be honest. As soon as I've started to weld around there, I can bang that bit in, pull any bits out. I'm not welding onto that at the moment because I've got to decide what I'm going to do with that, but at least I'll have that sort of more awkward curve bit, and the rest is just sort of flatter metal. And if you push that up, see that sort of sits there almost sort of perfect then. So I'll have to just put a curved bit on the bit from underneath, but that's not a problem. You can see that hasn't gone in there too badly. It's a little bit high there, but I can grind them welds out, and yeah, it's nice and solid. That is. I've got a little bit there I've missed, just there. That's where I overrun with tin snips, but I'll give you a general idea. Yeah, like I said, the welds are a bit high. It went quite nice along there, but then I think it's the angle I was working at a little bit. I think I should have changed that a bit, but to be honest, I am quite happy with that. This is where I got to. I'm more or less finished. I'm just going to grind underneath that to smooth that off a bit. You can see what I've done. That's the back lip there, and I've welded the seal repair piece in front of it. weld along that lip. He's going to have some filler in to tidy it up, but like I said, I don't want to have to buy panels for it or anything. And actually I might be able to show you behind it. I can't see myself, but that is extremely strong now. That really is strong. So let's put that piece in. So my next job on it will be doing the same in there and then sorting out that corner. Probably won't be too bad, but yeah, that's strong. It doesn't look the prettiest, the welds aren't the best, but they're in there, they've held, they've penetrated well. And yeah, it's just a matter of cleaning it up now. Sorry about that, the tarpaulin's flying about. But that's nice and solid and strong. That'll last a long time. So yeah, I don't want to spend loads and loads of money on this. So a bit of filler in there, bring the seal back out. I've had to cut out that back bit there. I've had to flap that bit of metal up because if you can see there, it's rotted behind the spring. I didn't want to have to take the spring out, so I thought I'd cut out sort of an access hole so I can weld inside there from this angle, and then I can just weld that back in. And then I've got to get it in position. Then I've got to fill in all that bit there. Along there I had done before, so this bit, yeah, needs doing. Also I found that bit there on the end. It's got to have a plate on there. It's not too bad, but it's a bit annoying because that's what I did when I sort of did a bit of a renovation job in this van 10-12 years ago, but it's rusted through on that corner. So if I can get them two bits done, there is a bit in there as well. You can see that hole in there, so that's got to be addressed as well. So yep, I'll get them done last weekend. You can probably just see from a distance. We'll show you closer up later. You can just see that bit there, plate. I'm going to zoom in. Okay. Oh yeah, you can see I fixed all that bit last weekend and did the seal. The seal was rotten as well. So I got all that sort of done there. Still got that bit there to do under the side loading door. It's a bit I was going to do first. Now I've landed up getting involved with that bit I've just shown you, and the back bit. But it doesn't matter. That should hopefully be the last bit there. So that can be done. You see it's all sort of cleaned up as well. So I can crack on with that. The axle's had a bit of a wire brush down. I have undersealed some areas at the front. So yeah, the underneath of this old camper is actually nearly getting there now. It'll just be a tidy up job afterwards. I'll take the spare wheel off and everything and give a good clean down. But yeah, this corner's a little bit of a mess, so I'm gonna have to piece some metal in there. The light is still on, I didn't think it was on. And yeah, see if we can get that done nice and solid, and then yeah, I can sort out the sills then. We'll just show you that sill I did last weekend. There you go. I don't know where you can see that, but I put all that in there and a little plate in there as well. It already had, you can see, a bit rusty up there, but that had already been put in last year. So there might be one tiny bit probably there, but don't think that's through. I'll just give it all a good clean up, put a little bit of filler in it just to blend that in. But it's all solid and good along there now, the seal. So my aim is to get the underneath done, the seals done, so they're looking tidy, and then get it on the road, and then worry about the other bodywork bits afterwards. So yeah, I'll show you when I've moved on a little bit more. But yeah, we are getting there.